Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Derek Austin's Level Up Travel. You know, I love to talk about points, miles, rewards, credit cards in general, cash back, all those programs. I'm not going to get into that today, okay? So you have a whole bunch of programs that you can, a lot of times I'll show you how to use and utilize well, maximize that. But today I just want to talk about how to help other people get credit. People that are close to you, people that you love, you know, maybe they're in your family, most likely, spouses, significant others, all that kind of thing. Say if they don't have credit or they've ruined their credit, have to reestablish your credit. Children, right? Okay. So there's a nice little hack that you can do to help them and give them the gift of credit free of charge with really no risk to you, okay? Authorized users, that's what it is, okay? You can give an authorized user to as young as a baby and as old as whoever it is, all right? All you have to do is put down their social security card, I think date of birth, that's usually it. Sometimes you have to put an address down, and of course their name. And yeah, they'll be put into your, as an authorized user, onto your credit card account. How does this work? So just keep in mind that if you do this, you are giving them your account as, it reflects whatever you do on your credit card account. It reflects on them like they're doing it as far as the credit card bureaus that are looking, right? So if you're paying your bills on time all the time, keep a nice low balance. Yeah, it's, and you have a nice high credit limit, it would really help. It will reflect on their credit, but it will only be for the account that you put them on, okay? It could be multiple accounts that you put them on, but let's just say it's one account, right? That's the only one. It doesn't give you your whole credit history, for good or for bad, okay? It won't be how your mortgages, all your other credit cards will not be just like given to them, for good or for bad. It will just be that one account. That is good for people that, of course, have great credit. You can just add them a whole bunch of great credit lines onto account, you know, as authorized users for a person you love, and it will reflect on them and just raise them up, right? Now, if you don't have good credit, but you still want to help someone out, you're like, I wish I could help, but I don't have good credit. If you have one account, you can help somebody. Say, because it's only that one account. Even if you have terrible credit, you've done terrible things to ruin your credit, right? But you have that one account, right? That one account will help. That can help establish someone else's credit. Say if you have a $5,000 credit line that is in great standing, you've done a great thing, keeping low balance and paying your payments on time, you've defaulted on 1,000 other things. They're only going to reflect on that one. So now you're saying, hey, what about me? What happens if they start running up my credit line, you know? You don't have to worry about that. I'll tell you why. Okay, so when you add them as an authorized user, the credit card that first of all, you can say, to a lot of companies, not all of them, you can actually say, I don't want a credit card sent, okay? That's easy, right? Then you can also, it will always be sent, if it is sent, always be sent to the owner, the principal owner of the account. That will be you with the actual credit card, right? So you add it as an authorized user, the card will come to your home. At that point, you can do whatever you want. You can give it to them. You can throw it on a sock drawer so they don't even know it's there, or cut it up. You can do that as well. Really, how much risk is really there, right? So that is such an easy way to give someone credit. So just for instance, what I did when my baby was born, just in November, as soon as I got the social security card, I added her to all my accounts that I could, the ones with no minimum age, and there was a lot of them, Capital One, Bank of America, Synchrony Bank, that I have with PayPal, MasterCard. All those cards I was able to add her as an authorized user. Once she becomes 18, it's going to be so many years of credit that it looks like she has, but she hasn't done anything, right? So she's just going to fall right into great credit. At least she'll have that in life. Who knows? Maybe I can set her up with money in the future. But hey, say if you're a person that is, you know, maybe not that financially strong, but you do have good credit, you can give that to your child. Or it's if you have money and that, you can give them both, right? You can, but the very worst, you can start them with some great credit. And I definitely plan to do that with my daughter. And I think you should do it with your children too. You can do that at birth. You can do it when they're 7 right now. You can do it when they're 10, whatever, 15. They're in college. They graduated college. You can still do. You can do it until they're whatever, 45, right? But you know, those are the ones I think is really easy to do. Say a spouse too, you know, or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you know, significant other, someone's very important to you. You can lift them up too. You can lift up people that have no credit, again, like a nephew, niece, friend, whoever. You know, you can lift up their credit. Especially, it will really help people that have no credit. It also help people establish credit, reestablish credit. So if someone, you defaulted on everything, not only do you have a derogatory remarks on their card, their account that hopefully will be removed in 7 years, right? They also, those accounts are still there, right? Even though they're not using the accounts, and it looks like it's utilized all the way up. So they're getting hurt twice on utilization, and they're also getting hurt with the derogatory remarks. You adding them to an authorized user, it does, their derogatory remarks do not affect you, but say if you add a $20,000 line, right? And right now they have like $5,000, $10,000 in bad debt, and it looks like their utilization is like 110%, right? You adding them a $20,000 line now will make it like 30, 40%, and it will raise your credit score, okay? You adding them multiple lines will raise your credit score even more, right? Because it will help on the utilization part, right? So there, you know, there's some ways a lot of people just don't know about, that you can help people that you love and around you, and you can help them establish their credit. So if you're one of those people that do have bad credit or no credit or whatever, so you're coming out of college, be like, Mom, Dad, whatever, you know, add me to your lines. The card will come to you. Explain them what I explained to you. The card will come to your account. You can cut it up. I won't even have anything to do with it, and you know, it will help me establish my credit. So when I do need to get credit cards or a car loan or a mortgage, I'll be in good standing, right? So you can kind of pitch that to another great person. Would be like grandparents or stuff like that, or aunts and uncles, right? So if you're a young person trying to establish your credit, so reach out for help. A lot of people that you love will want to help you, to explain to them that there's zero risk to them. I think they'll do it for you, right? So, and if you're that person in a position, do it for these people, right? If you're in a position, even ask them if you know they're in a situation like that, if you can help them. Or if it's your children, just do it. You know, you can just easily just do it without them even knowing, okay? And then they'll just be running into great credit. They'll be like, wow, I can't believe I have great credit, when they're graduating from college and try to get a credit card for the first time, right? Always teach them, so when they do get their own credit, that they use it responsibly, because they can just ruin it very easily anyway, all right? So that's my tip for the day. Giving the gift of credit, people, go ahead and do it. It's so easy to do. And again, no risk to you. And I just want to reiterate, it's those accounts that you add them as authorized users, okay? It's only that. It's not your whole credit history, for good or for bad. Again, right? You can have bad credit, do it. You get great credit and add people as authorized users. It's just that one account, and you got to keep that account in good standing for them, okay? So that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you got something out of this. I think there's a lot of valuable information in this, okay? Please subscribe to the channel if you like content like this and other content that I come out with all the time on using your points, gaining your points, getting great credit cards and stuff like that. And always hit that notification, the notification bell, so every time I come out with a great video, you will be the first to know. Guys, have a great rest of the day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.